Can you hear me, Georgia Rose?
Yes, I can. Hi, Ray.
How you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm not too bad. I always make it sound like I'm in a different part of the universe. It's like, do you hear me now? But you hear me fine. So how was your New Year's Eve?
It was great. Yeah, I had a wonderful time celebrating with friends and family. What about you?
I'm old. I had all these big plans in the morning. Like, you wouldn't believe the plans. Like, all my 25-year-old plans.
Oh, yeah?
And then, when like 8 o'clock hit, I was playing video games, and I passed out before the new year. But you know what? I'm happy.
Okay. Yeah, at least you're happy.
Yeah.
That's all that matters.
It's all that matters. How old are you?
Sorry?
How old are you? I'm not hitting on you. I just want to know.
Oh, yeah, I'm 19.
So the New Year's Eve could have been a thrill, right? Because you could have been drinking.
Yeah, a little bit.
That is a little bit, yes. All right, so just congratulations on this this new tune of yours. Where did we go? I loved it the first time I heard it, but the more and more I hear it, I'm actually starting to sing it. So then that's a good sign.
Oh, wow, thank you so much.
Yes, it's a fantastic tune. So I guess the first question with you is, well, now we're into the third or fourth question. Tell me about this song. What is it about? Are you talking about a guy?
That's kind of what the context of the song is. I actually didn't write it based off of my personal experience. It was more just started with the idea of the collective experience I feel like we all have of loss, and then more specifically, like the loss of a childhood friendship. So as I began writing, it did kind of turn into a story about, a childhood friendship between a boy and a girl, and as they grow up, they kind of grow apart, and I feel like we all have like a friend from childhood that we just grew apart from, and whether there was a specific reason or not, like you kind of, sometimes you feel like you don't have the closure for that. So I think that's kind of what this song is about, is trying to move on from something that was so important to you without having the proper kind of closure that you were hoping for.
Wow. And I just figured it was an old boyfriend. I'm very simple, Georgia. That's great. That kills all my other questions. Well, I don't know what to say now. So, okay, with this song, normally when I go on YouTube or Facebook and stuff, I always see a solo. Mm-hmm. Now, do you always perform solo, or do you have like I see on this song here, you obviously have more musicians involved in it. Do you do a full band, or is it always just solo?
I do sometimes have a band. So for my single release party, I did have a band with me. Oftentimes I do perform solo, but having a band really makes the energy different and the song different. Yeah, so this song was recorded in Michael Phillips' studio, and he does a lot of the instruments on it and everything.
Oh, right.
So pretty much everything except acoustic guitar is under him, and he did an amazing job bringing it to life. And we've been able to kind of replicate that in a couple of the live performances I've done with the band. It's been pretty cool.
Yeah, because it is a real full sound, with everything happening like that. I hear myself in my headphones, which is kind of weird. Almost when I talk to you, why is it I always have issues, George?
Oh, no.
I'm sorry, because I'm recording this for your mom, Terry. Hello, Terry, out there. I'm waving my hand right now, Terry. So I hope this turns out well. So what your band, who is your band? Who are your bandmates when you...
It's kind of varied over the years, but oftentimes I'll have Mike McCurdy playing bass for me, and at my single release party, his son William McCurdy played on drums, and my boyfriend Carter Frizzle, who actually stars in the music video for Where Do We Go, he is my electric guitarist. But I'm hoping to get together maybe a new band for the new year, because I know a lot of musicians that I'm playing with. They have a ton of going on in their life as well. But yeah, it's been nice to play with those people whenever I can.
Oh, right on. Yes, it is. Everything about it is just cooler with a full band and everything, right? You're going to have a whole new vibe, and yeah, what do I have to tell you? You already know that. Mm-hmm. So you got a big thing happening in February, I hear.
Yeah. So the 6th annual Peterborough Performs Musicians United to End Homelessness is taking place on February 26th at Showplace in Peterborough. So that's something I'm really looking forward to. I actually will be having Carter Frizzle on electric guitar with me in the Coach Co Lounge downstairs. Mm-hmm. So the event starts at 7 o'clock and ends at 11 p.m., and I'm pretty sure me and Carter will be taking the stage around 7:20, and that should be really fun.
Oh, that's pretty cool. My youngest son is Carter. It seems to be a popular name nowadays, man.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Quick questions now. What are you listening to right now? Your own, other than your own music, of course. What are you listening to?
Well, hence the season, I've been listening to a lot of Christmas music, but overall, my primary artist that I listen to is probably Taylor Swift. I also do like One Direction and other boy bands like that, or Wallows. Gracie Abrams, she's started up and coming probably 2 years ago or so, and she's also one of my top artists.
Right on. Yes.
Yeah.
And I think I asked you this once. I ask everybody, like, what's the format you prefer now? You just streaming because you're young? Is that what you do?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I do collect Taylor Swift vinyls and CDs, so I do listen to those often.
Oh, right.
But yeah, streaming is kind of an easy, convenient thing for our generation.
It really is. But, I just got a new Apple phone or whatever, iPhone. I was kind of disappointed. It took like almost a whole day to transfer everything to my new phone.
Oh, wow.
But I do notice, because when I shave or brush my teeth, I always have my phone there, right? Because I like to listen to music. It's so boring.
Right.
So, yeah. And I noticed with the new phone, the speaker seems to be much better. Even though it still sucks, it's much better. And that's the thing that it doesn't concern me. What is the word? I'm looking at the word that if you're just streaming, well, you're not just streaming, because I know folks out there that just stream, and they're really missing out on all the nuances of a great song that's recorded in the studio.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, and that's, if they could just listen to it once on, like, even an analog kind of a system, it's going to change their whole outlook on music. Yeah. But
sure.
when you listen to your music, I used to listen, I'd lay on the floor, my bedroom door would be shut, my speakers are there, and I'd close my eyes and just listen to the music and kind of blend into it. How do you listen to it?
Oftentimes I listen to music when I'm doing something like cleaning my room or driving. But definitely, like, if there's a new release from an artist, I will, like, intently just sit and listen. And yeah, if I'm able to listen to it on vinyl or CD,
Yeah.
I definitely would prefer it.
Yeah, right on. Yeah. Do you find, though, that do you ever listen to songs? I don't know, this is just crazy. I listen to songs, and I'm building the lyrics to what I would like them to be saying, meaning that I it's like, they're not saying that, Ray, but I prefer it. Do you understand all the lyrics that are coming out, the words, or are you adding your own words in there? Do you know what I mean?
Oh, I find that definitely sometimes I'll listen to a song and I think I know what they're saying and it makes sense to me, and then I look up the lyrics and I'm like, oh, wait, that makes way more sense.
It does. And I find here for the radio, whoa, my son the other week, he said, Dad, there was the F-bomb on that one song. I said, are you kidding me? I didn't hear it. And then I listened to it. Oh, yeah, of course. But it was there, yes. So who is your favorite local musician? And where are you out of, actually, before you answer that? Where do you base your...
I'm pretty much based in Peterborough. I live just outside of Peterborough, but I'm mostly involved in the Peterborough music scene. There's so many talented musicians in Peterborough. I'd have to say a few shout-outs. Jeannie Truax, she just won the Peterborough Folk Fest Emerging Artist for 2026, and her new song that she released back in May, it's really good. It's catchy. Also, Irish Millie, she's from Peterborough. She obviously does more of like the fiddle Irish type of music, but she does have some really cool songs. I really like her song Ghost, which is like sort of more turning away from her Irish thing, but I love it, and the lyrics, it's really heartfelt. But yeah, all the musicians in Peterborough are just, there's a lot of talent here.
There really, really is, and it's kind of funny because I've done this show, I guess it's over 14 years now. And so I've always followed sort of like that 100-kilometer radius and brought in music for my show. And I've watched, particularly Peterborough, you had I'll give just two examples, Dylan Ireland, Melissa Payne, and they're sort of the old sort of guard now, and it's you as well as Irish and all the other young folks that are coming in there. Do you ever meet up with Melissa at any time in your travels at all? Because she's pretty talented.
Oh, yeah, she is. I've had the pleasure of meeting her, and actually I've performed with her before.
Oh.
Back in April, I opened up for Nicholas Campbell and his band, the New Meter Cheaters, at the Biltmore Theatre in Oshawa. So Melissa actually came out with me and played fiddle and harmonized with me while I opened for them, and that was incredible. So it's been great getting to know her a little bit, and her music is amazing.
It really, really is. Yeah, I've hired her and Dylan numerous times for Incredible Edibles out in Camelford. And, yeah, I've been involved. I remember when I first moved to Camelford, there was at the pub, and a buddy of mine said, you like live music? I said, yeah. He said, you got to come to the pub tonight, man. And this pub in Camelford, you've been there, I know that. It's a small little pub. I think that you're only allowed 27 people in there, and that's with the staff. Wow. And I remember that night, he says, come on, you got to come in. You're going to love this. And it was Dylan and Melissa, and it was Express & Co., they called themselves. And that place had like 45 people in it. It was, you couldn't even move or breathe. And it was the most exciting night. And I've seen like some really big bands in my time, like back in the day, Maple Leaf Guys. But it was just so intense. And I fell in love with them both, right? And yeah, so that's all. I just want to tell you that story.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, right on. So what's new, like what's coming up for you now? What's in the next couple of months? Do you have a plan or?
I'm still in school, so I'm in my second year of university and very busy there. I'm actually having to take a month off. Unfortunately, I'm getting my wisdom teeth out, so I won't be singing, but I'm definitely going to be doing a lot of writing and everything. I've recently started taking vocal lessons with Bridget Foley, a local musician and an incredible singer. So I've been working on that. I've also been working with a very talented artist named Sarah Jane Riley. So I went on tour with her in November, and she's just helping me try to build my portfolio and everything like that. So I do have a few gigs lined up for the 2026 season, but I'm definitely focusing on building myself up as an artist, and I also do have a few songs working on in the studio right now, so hopefully there'll be some new releases in 2026 as well.
Well, I'm looking forward to it. And, so you have to remember my show first, maybe.
Of course.
Right? Okay.
Yes.
All right. And Sarah Jane Riley, she's also a guest on the show a little while back. She's a real strong person, and just by the sound, talking to her and listening to her music, which I love, she seems like she's had some tougher times in her life, and that's the adversity actually makes for better music for me. It seems deeper and it's more heartfelt and stuff like that.
Definitely, it's a great way to make music from something that maybe was not so good emotionally, but it can come out as something amazing.
Absolutely, and for you, you're an old soul to me. You know, when I listen to this song, I can relate to it. In my youth, you know what I mean, and so that's a good thing. If you're 18 years old and a 65-year-old dude who can relate to it, you're saying something.
Thank you.
All right. Is there anything you want to say to anyone out there in Radio Land? Because I could talk to you all night. And we'll have to end it sometime.
Thank you so much, Ray.
No problem.
If anyone wants to find me online, my website is georgiarosemusic.ca, and my social media is georgia.roseofficial. I'm always trying to post new things out there, interact with people, and make new connections. So I really appreciate any opportunities and any conversation. So thank you so much for chatting today, Ray.
No problem. And you know the band Fleetwood Mac, I imagine?
Yes.
And you know Chrissy McVie, she passed away, I don't even know, like a year ago now? I don't even know.
Yeah.
And she was my favorite. And so I'm going to just jump into a song right now, Oh Daddy by Fleetwood Mac. Do you want to introduce it?
Oh, sure.
Let's hear you introduce it.
This is Oh Daddy by Fleetwood Mac playing on Ray on the Radio.
Thanks a lot. You have a great weekend, eh?
You too.
Bye now.
Bye.